Hey, it's Debbie Kaler, and today I'm super excited to tell you about my pinpoint price analysis. Now, if you're thinking about selling your home, you're going to do what most people do. If you don't already have an agent, you'll probably call 3 people to get their opinion on it. Those agents will come in with a CMA, or comparative price analysis. We start out doing this the same way. We pull up properties that are presently on the market that are comparable to yours. Things that have about the same square footage, same design, close enough to the same lot size as we can get. Area for area, it varies too, so we try to pull up things that are close by. It gets a little tough in this area. Sometimes we have to go back further than a year, but we try to make it as recent as we can for what's listed and for what's sold. For properties sold, we look at the days on the market. We look at the square footage, the location, the same things, and come up with a value that we think is as close as we can get to what your house will sell at. Now, there's no exact science for this. If there was, we'd all be very wealthy, but there's no exact science. So what you have to do is just know what you're getting into. Some agents have a game they play, and this is where I'm not going to win any popularity contests with my competitors. I didn't say all. I said some. So if you don't have an agent and you call, say, 3 people, the first agent might come in not knowing you've called anybody else, and they'll come in with a number that's fair. They've probably done their research well, they probably know the area well, and they're going to come in with a good number. Now let's say they think your house is worth $200,000. They might want to pad your ego just a little bit and give you some, I would say, unnecessary negotiating room, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. But they might come in at about $210,000, which is fair. Agent number 2 might know that there was somebody before them and probably that there's somebody coming in after them. They want your listing. They want your listing because it doesn't matter who sells it. If their sign is in your yard, they still will get paid. Now, what you don't know is most agents do work on straight commission. So having your listing does mean a lot. And you'll find agents, again, I'm not saying all, that want the business so bad they'll try to buy your listing. And I don't mean purchase your house. I mean buy that commission ahead of time. So agent number 2 will come in at $225,000. Agent number 3 might come in at $250,000 because they know that there's already been 2 people there. Now, if you're like a lot of sellers, you're going, score. I'm picking the big number. But do you care if your house has a birthday or not? Houses shouldn't be on the market long enough to have a birthday. So what you want to do is make sure that you trust your agent, trust the material, and see if they can really back up their numbers. Now, there's one way that you can check on that, and you might want to ask them what the ratio is, how close they've gotten to their listing price, and what the average day on the market is for the homes that they've had listed in the past. Some agents will gladly provide that for you because they've done their job and they've done it well. And then there are those that tried to buy your listing. So the moral of the story is this. Oftentimes the number that you get from your agent is very different than what your property is actually going to sell for. Now, especially in this market, in this area, be careful of where you're going to price it. So if you don't mind your house sitting on the market 6 months to a year or longer, then my pinpoint price analysis isn't for you. If, on the other hand, you want to sell your house in a timely manner within that 6-month period for top dollar without the hassles, then call me and let's talk about the pinpoint price analysis.